We're back on this Thursday with more of Today. And if your mother-in-law just won't stop petting your pregnant belly, or your neighbor insists on having her child call you something you'd rather not be called, then we've got help for you.
Philip Galanis writes the social cues column for the Sunday Style section of the New York Times. And Today contributor Harriette Cole is an etiquette expert and president of Harriette Cole Media. All right, let's get right to our question from Deirdre. It says, I am pregnant with my second child, and all through my first pregnancy, my mother-in-law was constantly rubbing my belly. I hate it, but she is very sensitive, so I put up with it. Now I'm only 6 weeks pregnant, and she's already rubbing my belly.
Why did she tell her?
How the heck do I get her to stop touching me? Harriette, go.
Okay, she made the mistake the first time not putting her foot down, but it's not too late. It's her body. The thing is that I think that human nature attracts us to pregnant people. I mean, that people in the street touch you when you're pregnant. However, it's your body. And she can say, Mama, please don't touch me. It really upsets me.
It's her
pregnant.
mother-in-law.
Yeah, but she can call her mama.
Make her feel better.
I think it's so true that it's the woman's body, but I think that the bigger question here is talking to sensitive people just means you've got to be sensitive in talking to them. It doesn't mean giving them a free pass on everything they want to do in this world.
You're sensitive, so you get to claim the sensitivity.
Why did she tell her at 6 weeks she's pregnant? That's, you know, now she's got 7.5 months to.
You know, mom or mother-in-law or Susie or whatever she calls this woman, wild witch of the West. You know, I'm so excited that you're so excited, but it makes me so sensitive when you do that. Let's not.
How about she talks to her husband and say, tell your mommy, please.
I
don't want to be
Then
rubbed.
you triangulate.
Oh, that's what he's there for.
All right, next question. This is from Anonymous, someone without courage to tell us. All right, we had some people over for dinner after a bad snowstorm. Guests left their boots at the door. My dog, who is known to carry shoes in his mouth, but not be destructive, really tore up my friend's leather boots. I offered to replace them, but she refused. I feel terrible. What should I do now? Offer to have them repaired?
You know, listen, stuff happens. And she's already apologized, and she really graciously offered to replace the boots. The friend said no, so stop negotiating, because, you know, if you can't get over it, instead of negotiating forever about how to make this right, send her, like, a little token gift, like maybe the dog. That would probably go over really well.
Or some flowers.
I think a token gift is fine, but you could offer. I think the one next offer of offering to pay for the repair is fine, but then I agree, you end it. But also, this could happen tonight. This could happen this weekend because we're having so much snow, at least on the East Coast. So for anybody, preemptively,
stay home.
Lock up
Stay
the
home.
boots. If
Never
you have a dog, lock up the boots.
If you know your dog does things like that.
Dogs bite.
But she didn't know.
You know, I think you just lock up people's shoes so that you don't have that problem.
They have to choose.
I know.
Okay,
do I do this one?
All righty. I saw my buddy's girlfriend out with another man. Wait a minute. Buddy's girlfriend.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. We've suspected it for some time, and most of us don't like her. The problem is that he's really protective of her. I'm afraid if I tell him, he will say I'm trying to put her down or break them up. But if I don't say anything and he finds out lator, I will feel like a jerk. What should
It's like that movie that's coming out.
Dilemma,
Dilemma. It's about that.
You know, what should I do in this? Listen, in this situation, we don't know what this guy BB saw. I don't think BB knows what he saw. I think BB just doesn't like the girlfriend. And
but what if you really did see?
Well, then
that's
I
a
think
bigger question.
What were they doing? Is the point?
What
were they at a restaurant?
He saw them, and the thing is, it really is none of that person's business. It's the couple's business. If he had seen them doing something that is completely inappropriate, then perhaps you report that.
If it's a Tommy Lee sex tape, then for sure, tell. But if they saw them,
now's the time to go in and say, "I saw your."
Yeah. But I would want a friend of mine not to say it in that way, but just say, "Hey, by the way, I happened to see your husband out with at the restaurant with so and so." You probably know.
By the way, it's okay. But when you are believing, you know, it's really none of your business.
Because the animus here, it feels to me like the animus here, the group doesn't really like her. That's what's going on.
So whatever they say, they have to say it without judgment. It has to be like a
bingo.
I want to point out that Harriette, it was difficult for her to get here. She's on crutches, but she made it. No, she made it through the snow. Through the snow.
I know, but look at
You're the best. There's a cast on there.
Marsupial? What is it? You have a broken?
Something.
Marsupial.
She's got a broken metamucil.
Something is broken. But she's
and it really hurts.
All right.
All right.
Okay.